Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Julia and this is our 8-month-old MALTIPOO Rosco. So today I thought I'd film a video about all the things we're prioritizing in our training this month. So during this month, my dad and I have been setting aside times each day to work on training Rosco. We thought that why not try something new for August, and that's what we decided to do. Our goal was to plug away at some of the commands that he's a bit rusty on and also teach him some new commands that we've been meaning to teach him. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe down below for more MALTIPOO videos. Also, we've been documenting the progress on camera, so some training videos should be coming out fairly soon. Okay, so the first thing we've been working on a lot is crate. Rosco has pretty intense separation anxiety, so do a lot of MALTIPOOs. That's one thing about their breed that you should take note of. We haven't actually left Rosco alone in the house for more than 2 hours. This is partially due to COVID. We got Rosco right before the outbreak, and so since we were home all the time, we didn't really practice leaving him alone much. It was a big mistake on our part, and we do kind of regret that. So we don't want to waste any more time. We want to start leaving him alone more often and just get him used to being alone, because right now he's not able to stay home alone and have a good state of mind. We've already found ourselves feeling like we can't go certain places because we have to be home with Rosco and we can't leave him home by himself. So overall, we're just trying to calm his anxiety and help him to think that staying home alone is something positive rather than something stressful and negative. So we are working on making the crate a positive environment by giving him a Kong to chew on or a bully stick and rewarding him with treats when he goes inside the crate. We started by leaving him alone for really short times and rewarding him when he stayed in the crate. So once he got more familiar with the crate command, where we point to the crate, he goes inside and lies down, we just gradually increased the amount of time we were away from him, as well as changing up how far away we were from the crate. We created distractions, made it harder. We also jingled keys, slammed the doors, kind of desensitizing him to the noises so he doesn't necessarily think that means we're leaving. In addition to getting him used to being inside the crate, we also have been leaving him inside one room gated off just to get him more used to being alone in an open space. So the general thing here, we just want him to be more used to being alone. So the next thing we've been working on this month is socialization. Similar to leaving him alone, we could have done better at this in the beginning, but we did socialize him to people and dogs, but we could have done more. He hasn't really learned how to properly greet dogs and is a bit rude and in the face when he meets them. He barks and growls and lunges when we encounter dogs on walks, and also when he meets dogs one-on-one. So about a week ago, Rosco had a play date with my friend's dog. I prioritized getting his attention on me, and he actually paid attention to me really well. He had eye contact with me, sat when I said sit, did settle down, all those different commands, which I was really pleased to see. It's just the barking and the lunging and the growling, we have to get that under control.
A little bit, see what happens. You're gonna learn that he doesn't like that, Rosco.
Cameron, you're older, I'm not really wiser.
So the fact that I was able to capture his attention during the entire meeting was really reassuring, and the playdate ended with the two dogs lying beside each other relaxed. So we just want to find more dogs that Rosco can meet and have good interactions with. As for people, Rosco has also been socialized with a lot of people on walks, and when they come to our house, he does bark and get really excited when new people come or when he sees people out and about. But as for people he knows well already, he doesn't bark and he doesn't have much of a reaction when they come over. He just overall needs to get more familiar with dogs and people, just in general. So one thing that we've been doing is taking him for walks. There are a lot of distractions on walks. I mean, lawnmowers, construction, trucks, bicycles, joggers, all those different things. And the hope is that the more we take him on walks and he encounters these different distractions, that he will become less attentive when they pass by. That's the hope. Don't get me wrong, he's making progress in all these different realms, but these are just some of the things that he really does need to work on. So you know the stereotypical little dog who yanks on the leash during walks? Yeah, that was kind of how Rosco was getting. We definitely wanted to make a change to this behavior, and so we thought we need to teach him heel. So this month we've been really focusing on teaching him this new command, and he has learned it and picked up on it really fast. He's still a bit rusty on walks with this command, especially when his energy is peaked, but when he does it around the yard, he can do it very reliably. So we're just continuing to teach this command in new places, reinforcing it on walks. Oh, if he can heel, walks will be so much more delightful. There gets a point where it's just so annoying when he pulls on the leash. It's like he's walking me. I'm not walking him. But he's beginning to transition to realizing that we're the ones that's walking him, and he's just just by our side. So at mealtimes, we've trained Rosco to go to his place. We wanted to prevent him from sniffing and being a little vacuum cleaner under the table while we eat. We taught him this quite a while ago, but we just keep reinforcing it and building a routine of doing this at mealtimes. I don't have much to say for this one because it hasn't been a primary focus during this month, but we have continued to do it. So the next command we've been working on a little is stay and come. We initially taught this to him when he was more of a little puppy, but for now we're working on strengthening the command by changing the environment, increasing the distance he has to come, the duration of time he has to stay, and creating distractions. Since we've kind of drilled this command since he was little, he does it pretty well, but I mean there's always that time where he's really focused on something else and he won't come. It's about building that respect for these two. I'll be really satisfied if we're able to teach Rosco a reliable stay and come because in all situations it'll come in handy. So these are pretty much all the commands we've been prioritizing this month. We've also been working on things such as look at me, sit, down, settle down, let's go, wait. There are so many more little commands we've been working on, but this is the list of the main things that we've focused on. My dad and I really enjoy training. It's something that we really genuinely look forward to. It's something that fascinates me, and I remember even before we got a dog, I remember listening to podcasts and watching training videos. I'm so thrilled to have a part in raising Rosco, training him, and learning alongside him. It's just so fun, and it's so rewarding to see them grow and learn new things. I've just noticed there's just something super special about training. There's nothing like it. It just builds such a strong bond between you and your dog. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. Rosco's lying down on my lap. That's why you can't really see him. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. We'll see you next time.
Rosco, wake up. You have to say bye to the camera. Mwah.